reading where you have Gemini, your astrological chart. All the information looking for in the description box down below. And thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. If you're looking for personal reading information, link down below in the description box next to the butterfly. My nose is itching from spirit. What is Gemini hiding from? Within themselves. What is Gemini hiding from? Within themselves. The number 8, 17 as well. Infinite blessings. Okay. So, what Gemini is hiding from within themselves is, you know, the star represents your own stream of consciousness and its effect on your manifestation. That if you can imagine it, right? If you have the strength to love yourself unconditionally and trust in your belief, then you can manifest, right? So there is polarity in that. If you have good thoughts, that's exactly what you'll manifest. You have bad thoughts, that's exactly what you'll manifest, right? The star means somebody sees you. This is about seeing yourself. Seeing yourself. It's snowing. It's like really cold. Gemini, you are a masculine energy. Gemini is also very intellectual, okay? Really in the mind. The star also represents connecting to those above, to the cosmos. A sense of feminine energy. And realizing that it's very healing to acknowledge our emotions. Because Aquarius can have a sense of indifference. The number 8 is also talking about fame. It's talking about loving yourself unconditionally, no matter what. Today, I was doing my coursework, and I finally finished. And I had a bunch of other things that I was doing today, and I was like, wow, nothing actually exists. You know how calming that is? We get our emotions so heightened simply out of ignorance. Seriously. Out of the lack of awareness of who we are, out of not knowing our worth, which would mean you would know how much your energy is actually worth, right? What you've been hiding from is healing from you having a level of not being able to be self-supportive of yourself. Due to always being in connections where one person is more emotionally strong, okay, Gemini, you typically have a strong support system around you on some level where you don't always have to be self-supportive, which can be, you know, amazing that you have that support, but then very difficult if you have to deal with things on your own, right? Because Gemini is all about group, which is why Geminis don't like to be alone. But the number 8 is about having a strong connection with yourself. And you know, attracting those types of connections simply because you're used to either you being more emotionally strong in a connection or relationship or the other person being. And it's about overcoming the fear of true flight, of being a star, looking outside of the physical manifestation, seeing yourself as a star that you are. Other people are seeing you as well, okay? This is also about doing your mission, doing your work, okay? You could be an astrologer, you could work with technology, TV, entertainment industry. That was a surge. Animals. healing. You have to be like a healer. And your gift, okay, helps not only your sense of fulfillment and enjoyment, but it does help the collective. It helps others. If Gemini's heart could say anything, what would Gemini's heart say? It's about a dream, a yes. You came here with a question and your answer is yes. But it's saying that it takes powerful experiences where you have to wash off the dark matter of what you have gone through, but then take the wisdom of that experience and utilize that as something that can allow you to help others, right? Experience can be an amazing teacher. But this is also about being aware of yourself as an individual and being what you want to see in the world, right? Even if maybe other people don't agree with it. Being unique, being an individual. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. It's a shame you can't see your worth. If Gemini's heart could say anything, what Gemini's heart would say is, I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. It's a shame you can't see your worth. And I feel like your heart is telling you that you don't always see yourself with unconditional love. You're making it out of the dark night of the soul, and this is something that you've been hiding from within yourself. Even admitting it, right? Admitting that maybe you've been going through the dark night of the soul, just going through a period where you've had to really wash off the dark matter of the negativity, right? Being okay with being vulnerable, exposing yourself to your infinite blessings, knowing that you are worthy of those blessings, of those things that you wish to manifest, that they already exist and you already have them because you are worthy of that, right? And it's like sometimes your heart feels like you don't absolutely see all of your worth. You are absolutely fabulous, Gemini, through and through. Okay? And because of this, you can also attract people who don't know their worth either, right? If you're vibrating on a level where you don't know your value and your worth, you can attract the same type of people. Or you could find yourself connecting to amazing people but not being able to be emotionally available for that connection, feeling because like you're not worthy of it, right? Because you're not seeing yourself for who you truly are. Because then you would see your worth. Ooh, that's a bit deep. Not seeing yourself for who you truly are, because then you would truly see your worth. That you are godly. You are a god or a goddess, Gemini. Okay? Let's get into the tarot. If you're in a relationship, you are hiding from the fact that you are healing from an extremely tumultuous time in the relationship. Some of you are healing after finding out about infidelity or things falling apart. You thinking something was stable, and because it was already built on something extremely not stable, it has fallen apart, or it's falling apart within you. Okay? Aries, Scorpio energy of the Tower. Okay. You could be getting into foreign exchange, trade, money. As I said that, Scorpio, what did I just say? Yep, and there's the High Priestess, Moon and Virgo. Beautiful. Okay. Six of Wands, Queen of Cups. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, you have a really good reading. And then you have this. I feel like you're spying on somebody. You have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and your Mercury. Or you have Gemini in your Uranus, Gemini in your Venus, Gemini in your Mercury. Yeah. Yeah. Gemini in your Venus, your Mercury, or your Uranus. Yeah. Or Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and your Mercury. You also have the Four of Wands showing itself. Alright. So, I see the Two of Wands, Aries, Scorpio, the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. Let's see if we can get that there. You have Death, Scorpio, Queen of Cups, Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And you have Aries, Scorpio with Death here. You have the High Priestess, Moon in Virgo, and the Fool, Aquarius. Okay, so if you are an athlete and you're in some type of competition, or this can be like a job competition or something, you win. Okay, you win. There's also like fame here, popularity. People like to say that they know you with the Six of Wands here. Hidden energy was Mars and Capricorn. Take that as a sign. So you're looking, okay, if this is a relationship, someone's been looking outside of the relationship. They've been looking at like another option, but it's nowhere near them. Okay? There's been a lack of intimacy, and although the relationship is drama-free, it's ending just as fast as it begins. Because you're dealing with the Fool, you don't change the Fool. And the Fool is somebody who jumps from relationship to relationship, ends them as quickly as they begin. Very optimistic about love, though. And maybe you're creating an app, or you're doing something in your career that you've never done before, and following your intuition towards that. Okay, listening to the dog, representing God. You could be getting, that's like listening to the advice of others. Okay, and listening to your intuition as well, trusting in that, right? The High Priestess, I myself have a Moon in Virgo. And the High Priestess is really signifying the secret holder, the secret keeper. And I feel like if this is a relationship, one person receives a lot more than the other person. One person's catered to. And if you are single, there's like a feeling that you become okay with being alone. But you're not going to be alone for long because death is here. The High Priestess also represents somebody who works in the esoteric or the occult, okay, or secret society, those that you don't actually know about, right? The High Priestess can also represent, if you've been in, I feel like some of you are moving, relocating, or throwing a party, a birthday party, or a baby shower or something, or you're building a home, you're getting into like money, you work with money for some of you. The High Priestess is curious about the mysteries of the universe. That curiosity is bringing you from 0 to 2, which gives you a sense of going from Gaia to Taurus on some level here. Okay? We're also talking about the number 2, which would signify bringing things into form. This is, you could be an amazing mother. The High Priestess also represents, a lot of you are ending a pattern. Okay, like there's a pattern that has ended for you. The pattern was you being in connections where, 1, you had commitment issues, 2, it was either really physical and became purely emotional, or emotional and never routed itself into the physical reality. There is something over with that mentality because now you're in your heart space. Okay? So you could be a mother, an amazing mother. You could be a psychic for some of you. You could work in prisons, institutions, asylums, military, police work, okay? Doctor, healer, nurse. Finances, taxes, loans, assets, other people's money. A relationship is ending though, because you have the sun behind death, the illumination that it's okay for things to have end, right? Rather, it is, I feel like this is an impactful moment. This is not a small moment for you, because there's an end of the need to manipulate or allowing yourself to be manipulated by others. Okay? Especially if they have a Gemini, Aries, Virgo, or Scorpio in their Mercury. Or if they have Gemini in their Pluto, Gemini in their Mars, Gemini in their Mercury. Okay? This is fame. Okay? If you are in a connection or a relationship, I see the Fool here. A lot of you feel like you deserve better. You feel like you deserve better. Aquarius is also LGBTQ community. It is humanitarianism, rebellion, the military, government, brotherhood, stepchildren, okay? The Bohemians, the Gypsies, alright? It's like cutting the secrets, right? The truth, the sword of truth, cutting through secrets is actually extremely transformative. Some of you are getting a new job opportunity as well, or getting recognition in your career right now. There's also a sense of school, or teaching, apprenticeship with the Three of Pentacles, or collaboration with others, Mars and Capricorn. There could be money put together as well. And although there's a lot of optimism in love if you're in a relationship, it's ending just as quickly as it began. It's ending quick. A lot of you could be planning a wedding as well, or moving in together with somebody. The feather is pointed towards enlightenment and awareness of what makes you actually happy, but the Fool doesn't know themselves. The Fool doesn't know themselves. The Fool, if you are in a relationship, or even if you're single, you'd be connecting to someone who feels a sense of joy that they're connected to you. Like they like to say that they know you, because it makes them feel good about themselves, that they're connected to you. That's who the Fool is. The Fool likes to feel like they receive a sense of fulfillment or joy from being connected to you, or vice versa. There's a lot of purple here, which is about royalty and ascension. This is about the truth. Libra energy, it's about the truth. About what goes around comes around. Someone also tried to replace their mother figure for their girlfriend or their wife, or feminine energy. They try to swap the roles of that. Because death is here. And that's why the intimacy has died. That's why. Yeah, there's a lot of jealousy in the relationship, like a lot of jealousy, or just jealousy in general. There could be a lot of jealousy here. And a lot of mind games, like, because you have the Five of Swords, you have rape, a murder, a crime, a divorce, or a breakup happening in your future, or a severing of ties, an ending coming. Because trying to do whatever it takes to get what you want at the expense of hurting others, it's not worth it. Nothing actually exists. That is extremely comforting. A lot of times we waste our emotions on things that just aren't that significant. Right? This is the ability to have a sense of logic about your emotions. The moon in Virgo. Virgo's about logic, but the moon has a sense of coldness and emotional awareness of the fear, the illusion, and of the physical matter. Instead of doing things in a routine, of facing the shadow, of facing the fear, of facing the illusion. It's about coming into a new sense of logic and awareness of self-development, on what you can learn from what you are feeling. Allowing yourself to transform. It's powerful. It cuts through illusion. Scorpionic energy is the hidden secrets. So what happens when that is revealed? What happens when that's revealed? You are allowed to then acknowledge how you've been able to help other people with particular things that you yourself struggle with. And the better you are at helping yourself with those particular situations and energies and vibrations, the better you'll be able to help humanity through your mission, right? It's actually quite beautiful. It's knowing that you have the whole wide world in your hand and a sense of freedom. You'll also be watching something on the internet or watching someone in a different country, another state. Someone can be from another ethnicity. Some of you are moving. You may work in sports for some of you. It's like you're doing something you've never done before, Gemini. You're deciding to feel rather than purely think. And not lose yourself in what you feel, in that bubble of a bubble of a bubble of reality, okay? It's about coming into a sense of truth within your own intuition and having a sense of foundation with the masculinity and femininity within yourself. Allowing you to come into connections with others, Venus and Aries. Allowing the heart chakra and love to prevail. Take it from Roga. You could be starting a new job for some of you. Career and financial future for Gemini. I feel like by doing what you love, it allows you to enjoy a blessing as well as share a blessing through your own talent and gifts. You have spirituality. You are being guided to discover your own unique spiritual path at this time. You may be called to become a spiritual advisor, healer, or anything in the occult. Your finances could use some spell work, so ask your angels and guides for assistance. Angels don't really exist, but ask with intention. As long as you have the right intention, Spirit will know exactly where you're trying to go, I'm sure. It's just when you're calling in particular entities, deities, different things of that nature, the more you know, the better. Because then you can end up in the matrix, or you can end up just going around a little hamster wheel because you're not aware of what you are connecting to, right? You also have promoter. If there's a new idea or project manifesting, know it has great potential for success. I don't even know, can you guys see him? My twin pit bull terrier boy is knocked out next to his blonde pit bull terrier boy, or brother. There's a new idea or project manifesting, know it has great potential for success. And you could be getting into a career like the nightlife industry or events or restaurant industry, and use the law of attraction for money. So be the energy you want to attract. Okay? Like I say, use your energy wisely. Don't focus on what you don't want or what you feel you don't have, what you feel you need. Instead, focus on what you already have in the now. Because time doesn't even exist. It doesn't. What does Spirit want Gemini to know about Gemini's destiny and fate? The number 13. Let's see if we can get that there. It's also saying don't wait ever. Don't wait ever. Don't wait for change. Instead, be the change you wish to experience. This is very individualistic as well. As an individual, it's transformative for you to follow your heart towards what actually makes you happy. And it is, for a lot of you, single. Being single and radiating the energy that you wish to experience attracts that in. But also having the discernment and the awareness of things that end extremely quickly. Because you're dealing with somebody, the Fool is somebody who wants a sense of validation from others. The moment they get that validation, they move on to somebody brand new. Or they move on to someone else. Which can lead to a lack of being self-supported, supporting yourself, right? Or not being able to be single, or not wanting to actually commit. Because once you get that validation that that person loves you, you want to move on to something else, right? So, you have 13 today, you'll not succeed, and money deals be bad indeed. Someone's very fond of you, so let your actions be both kind and just, lest little ills cause woe to thine and thee. You will lose an old man friend that you have depended upon. Your wish is not possible. So there's something you're not going to get, but it's not what's best for you. You could have an Aquarius in your Mercury, you have Gemini in your Uranus, but there's something that you're not going to get because it's not what's best for you. There's been body weight issues, maybe jealousy. There's major jealousy going on here. Major jealousy. It's a need to acknowledge it so you can sacrifice it and cut ties with it mentally, allowing yourself to connect healthier to yourself and to have healthier connections moving forward. Okay? I see success though, because you have the 6 of Wands here. Okay? A sense of victory. And now you're able to pick up if someone's narcissistic or if they're playing mind games, right? Now you can pick up if somebody will do whatever it takes to win rather than realizing it's not about winning at all. If you are a real woman or a real man, you know you're inferior to no one, superior to no one, and in competition with absolutely nobody. What is Gemini's next level of ascension? You also have a very successful business here. A lot of people come towards your business, a lot of different clients. You have metamorphosis. Some of you, this is the LGBTQ community. Others of you, this is talking about pink, yellow, and green, which is talking about the luck. Also your heart chakra, your confidence, and love. It's very transformative for you to acknowledge your emotions and connect to the cosmos. It's going to strike you like lightning. It's like coming out of the cocoon, right? It's a sense of innocence, a sense of purity, a sense of duty, I just heard. A very Capricorn-like. I'm seeing Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, and Libra, and Aquarius, and Scorpio, and Aries. Striking like lightning. It takes powerful experiences and changes, right? For you to evolve. For you to evolve. You could be redecorating or just moving in with somebody, or you could be moving homes, okay? Planning a wedding or be a wedding planner or something of that nature. You may work with like taxidermy or the morgue or the entertainment industry for some of you. This is a drama-free relationship, a woman that always has your best intentions at heart and is centered in their heart space. She does everything from the heart. Okay. Very emotionally stable. There's also a woman here you believe you cannot have. And this could just be the essence that you carry, Gemini, or someone you're dealing with. Okay, there's age difference here as well. You could be an occultist, high priestess, or death. Or you could be seeing one. You coming to this video as you coming to an occultist. This has been your reading, Gemini. If you'd like a personal reading, information is linked down below in the description box. Next to the butterfly, someone's also pregnant. They're also pregnant. Awesome.